Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I am glad that you are here today. Thanks for stopping by. In this video, we are going to talk all about the new side business that I started. Yeah, super stoked. I'm going to talk about the why behind the name, the why behind just everything related to this business that I started at the end of September. So let's just jump right in. My business's name is Lainey J. Now that's actually the name of my 3.5-month-old daughter, but we've had this name for her picked out for years. Whenever we had a girl, we knew we were gonna name her Lainey J. Well then, back in March of 2021, the idea of this business was rolling around, really wanted to make it happen, and my husband, my son, my parents, and I were all on vacation in Florida. Trevor and I were talking more and more just about what do we name it? I had seen Instagram accounts with people selling kids clothes with their kid's name as their business's name, and I thought, huh, that could be interesting. Well, Trevor said, why don't we name our daughter that I was pregnant with at the time, Lainey J. And he is a genius, and that is how the name came to be. Tried to not be too cheesy or anything. It's hard to find that balance, and so having the company's name be her name worked perfectly. Now, what is the business? What am I selling? Why did I get started? So I was a school teacher. If you've watched any of my videos, I've mentioned it a handful of times. I was a 3rd grade teacher for a couple of years before we started having kids. Once my husband and I started our family, we wanted me to be home more, and so I didn't feel as though it was right for me to go back into teaching at this time of my life. I've used that gifting in other ways since then by tutoring, doing Zoom tutoring. I've preached in the youth group where my husband's a youth pastor at, and I still get to get my teaching fix in those ways, but there was still this longing in my heart to do some type of business for a while, but I didn't exactly know what. I didn't know anything about starting a business, where to go with it, what to, just anything. If you ask me a question about it, I knew nothing. I didn't know. I just knew I wanted to do it. And while I was pregnant, I had 1 miscarriage first, but the 2 pregnancies that I had full term, I realized that maternity clothes, they kind of stink. I get my groceries mostly at Target, and I'd look at maternity clothes at Target, and I thought, okay, well, everything kind of looks, no offense if you like maternity clothes at Target, but in my opinion, either everything said mama, and I thought, okay, that's cute for like 1 shirt, but not for like all of my shirts, or 2, it just seemed kind of old looking. I don't know, I personally didn't love it. Same with jeans. I needed jeans. I was teaching still while pregnant. I was working while pregnant. I couldn't just wear sweatpants every day. I couldn't wear leggings every day. And I needed pants that fit. So I had to buy multiple pairs of maternity jeans, and the belly band, I'm so short that the belly band went like all the way up to here, and it was sweaty, it was hot, I got overheated so much. I'm already like a more naturally warm person, and it was just not good. I ended up wearing the pants because I had to, but also just wearing my husband's shirts a lot because he's 6'4", I'm 5'4", and a lot of his shirts just kind of became my oversized baggy maternity clothes, but nothing really made me feel super good because the clothes aren't cute. So I ended up not buying a ton of maternity things, just a couple, because again, like pants, I needed them. I couldn't get away with my pants. So my first vision for this business was to make it a maternity clothes business where you could have cute, trendy maternity clothes that you feel good in, you feel confident in, but I didn't know how to make that happen. The more I thought about it, the more I thought, well, I want to start now. That didn't seem like something I could start now. That seemed like somewhere to go in the future. So that is part of the dreaming and planning of this business, is I would love to get there someday with this maternity clothes business. But for now, we are starting a little bit smaller. So the end of September, I launched a t-shirt. Now, I love the idea of having kids clothes. I think there is quite the niche for that. People will spend money on their kids clothes, maybe even more than they will on their own clothes, because they're just really sought after right now. And those are like boutique, off brands that you're like, would you really spend that for a kid? And people are like, yes, I will. So my first launch, end of September, was a t-shirt, a gender neutral adult and toddler shirt. I will put some pictures on the screen of my husband's son and I in these shirts, showing them off. My friend Kat did an amazing job photographing us with them. And this is the first product. Now, why love thy neighbor? I am a believer in Jesus Christ and I read the Bible, and love thy neighbor is something the Bible commands us to do. Now, love thy neighbor doesn't necessarily mean a love, like a romantic love, and neighbor doesn't necessarily mean your person next door. Although you should care and love for the person next door, this isn't saying you need to romantically love the person who lives next to you. That's not what this is saying. This is saying you should care for the people in your life. If that's a person down the street, you're kind to them. If it's your spouse, you love them. If it's your physical neighbor, you care for them. If it's a colleague, you care for them. That's really what love thy neighbor means. You are putting forth an effort to be kind. You don't need to romantically love everyone, because that's not right. But you should care for them, care for their well-being, care for their soul, and be kind to them in that way. So love thy neighbor. Even if you are not a Christian, loving is just a good thing. Loving and caring for people is just a good thing. So this t-shirt isn't necessarily meant to be a churchy, preachy saying. It's just meant to be something that I want to live by. I want to love the people around me, and I thought it was a wonderful thing to put on a t-shirt. I don't love the cliche, super cheesy type things. That's just not me, and that's not what I want for this business. That's not what I want for this brand. But this I thought was a great first product. Now, looking at these photos, they are a bit oversized. So I'm gonna show you so you can get a little bit more of an idea. Let's start with the kid ones. So I have 2T, 3T, and 4T available for purchase. This is a 2T. So the pictures of my son, he is, at the time of these photos taken, he was 15, almost 16 months old, so not quite a year and a half. Always been a little bit taller and a little bit bigger for his age. He's wearing a 3T because I wanted it to be long. I wanted him to be able to wear it for a long time. This is a 2T. So cute. It's a light cream color. It's very soft with the vibrant vibrant pink love thy neighbor words. Now, yes, it's pink, but boys can wear pink. My son's wearing it. My daughter, she is only 3.5 months old. She's not in any pictures because she was too little, but she has a 2T that she wears sometimes that it's almost like a dress on her, and then I just wear some cute little tights or something underneath, and it works. Even kids can wear oversized tees. They're in, not just for adults, but for kids too. So here's a 2T love thy neighbor tee for toddlers. Now I will show you a version of an adult. Now this is a large. It is oversized. It is meant to be longer on you. So my husband is 6'4". In the video or in the pictures, he is wearing an XL. That you can kind of see he's very tall, but it still doesn't fit skin tight. This is a gender neutral tee, and the adult ones are actually a lot thicker than the kids ones. The toddler versions are very thin, like a normal t-shirt feel. These are meant to have that oversized, really thick, nice quality feel. Now, I'm only 5'4", as I mentioned earlier. In the pictures I showed, I'm actually wearing a 2XL because I really wanted it baggy. So as you can see, it is quite long on me. The arms, it gives a lot of room, and mine is a 2XL. So I would say if you want it oversized, go up a size. If you want it super oversized, maybe go up 2 sizes. If you want it to fit like normal, maybe go down 1 size. Now, I launched these at the end of September, and I only have a few left. So here is my Instagram handle. I will put it on the screen here, at Lainey J. And right now I am not on Shopify. I'm not on Etsy. I am straight up just going through DMs. So if you message me, I would love to know that you found me through this YouTube video, and I would love if you bought a shirt. I will be having another launch very soon, hopefully before the end of the year, and that will be sweatshirts. I'm doing crew neck sweatshirts, the ones with the little, like the, not a full turtleneck, but they go up your neck just a little bit, and I'm pumped. I'm actually gonna be doing 2 different colors so that there's a more neutral version and a more colored version. And if you are watching this within the next 24 hours, there is a poll on the Lainey J Instagram where you can vote. You can have a say right now in whether I go more of the neutral route or more of that colored route for this next launch. I will keep what the shirt looks like a bit of a surprise for now, but you can get that little hint there. So if you would like to purchase, head on over to that Lainey J Instagram, hit that follow button. I am so close to 100 followers. I would absolutely love your support. With this next launch, I will be jumping into more of an avenue of selling and reaching more people through most likely Shopify. So be on the lookout for that, but you will get a say in colors and be the first to know for all of these launches if you go ahead and follow that Instagram link. So let's recap. I'm Tia, the owner of Lainey J, my side business that I started. I have goals to make it a trendy maternity brand, but for right now, it's just really cool, trendy, graphic tee type clothes that have purpose, they have meaning, they are made with love. I am a small business, haven't grown super big yet, but would love for this to become more of an income for my family in the future. So please support me. Follow Lainey J on the Instagram. Did I just say the Instagram? That sounds like something someone older would say. Whatever. Follow me on Instagram and give me a message. Just shout out from YouTube. I would love to know that you came from here. And I would love if you purchase one of the Love Thy Neighbor tees. You heard a little bit into the backstory of what that means to me personally, and I am so excited for this next launch and what that means to me as well. So I will do another video in the future on that launch, but for right now, these t-shirts, I would absolutely love if you bought one and you can spread the love that we should all have around to people. And I hope that you are watching this are having a wonderful and blessed day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!